In this episode, we're learning about AC current. By learning AC current on these, I'm going to teach you how to test your stator, the output, and see if your stator is actually good. Very important step when you're dealing with electrical systems on motorcycles, ATVs, scooters. It doesn't matter, as long as it's a 12-volt system, you need to know how to use that AC section on your multimeter. Let's get going on it. If you notice the stator, it's got 3 yellow wires coming out of it. The way that this is going to produce AC volts is the engine's going to be running, a magnet's going to be spinning around these coils. That's going to generate AC current. There's 3 yellow wires in there, and we've got the same setup inside the bike here, right here. Keep in mind that we can't unplug this blue wire because that's what makes the bike run. That's for the pickup, this guy right here. So I just unplugged the charging system. By unplugging this, that's going to cause the bike not to be charging. If we unplug this, the bike's not going to start. For your multimeter settings, if you go right here, you have AC volts. I'm going to go to the lowest setting. We're actually going to not use this one because I want to keep it relevant if you guys have a smart multimeter. The most important thing is we just have to go to AC volts. Like on this mode, it's automatic, but you want to make sure that you're setting it to, where's AC volts? I'm looking at this upside down. There's DC, there's AC. Okay, so remember, negative, I'm going to pull these off, make it easier. Negative is going to go on like just an engine bolt, and positive is going to go, actually I'm going to go through the back like this, like that, like that, like that. They all should be relatively the same. That's how we're going to do our stator test. Here it is. I'll try to move it up here. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to come in through the back. It's not plugged into anything. Stator's coming directly out of the engine. So the goal here is I'm going to poke the red wire into one of the yellows, and the black wire will just touch a bolt. Well, there's rubber mounted under here, but I'll just touch like this mount. That'll complete our circuit. Remember, when we're doing AC voltage, the bike has to be running. You won't get any AC voltage unless it's running. I'm going to probe each one. I'll test this one, I'll test this one, I'll test this one, all 3 yellow wires. And when I look at the gauge, I want it to be very, very close to the same reading. It's going to get kind of loud here for a second. Okay. I'm going to touch back here. There's one of them that I'm going to touch the ground. So if you look on the gauge, see it says 9.5, 9.4, 9.3, around 9 volts. Okay. Now I'm going to switch over to the next one. Okay. Look back on the gauge. Very close to the same. So I'm going to test the third one. Okay. Now the gauge. So now that we know our stator works perfectly, we tested it with the AC volts on all 3 of those yellow wires. That's an easy stator test that you can use that AC volt on your multimeter. One bonus thing we can do is I'll show you one more thing. We'll go back to ohms, but let me show you a bonus that we can test a stator with. Okay, we'll go back to this old school meter. If I turn it to ohms, back to 200 right there, the lowest ohm reading. I'll show you on the bench how to test the stator. So each one of these 3 yellow wires, they put out AC current, which is positive voltage. You don't want any of that to touch negative. I don't know if you've ever touched 2 jumper cables together, or a positive and negative, and it just sparks. You don't want that. You don't want a positive and negative to touch each other. So what I do is I come in from the back. Remember, on ohms, it doesn't matter if you switch which one you're using. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to come out through the back like this. I'm touching one of the little yellow wires. Okay? And then I'm going to take my ohm meter and touch here. If you look on the gauge, here I'll spin this around. If I look on the gauge, we're not getting any reading. That's what we want. Because if it was touching, then that would mean that you'll get something that looks like this. You want no resistance, meaning you don't want any of these wires broken down and touching any of the metal. So what we're going to do is go around. Again, I have it on the back, one of the yellow wires. we're going to touch the metal. That's the ground. Now go to the next yellow wire. Touch the metal. That's the ground. And again, touch the metal. That's the ground. Now we know for sure that these yellow wires inside the stator are not touching any of the ground. You can do this on the bike. You can do it off the bike. But in short, we've successfully tested the AC volts coming out. We know that they're all relatively the same. If one of these stator coils were bad on one of these yellow wires when we tested the AC volts, we would have had a huge drop. We were around 9 volts. It would have been like 3 volts, 2 volts, maybe even no volts. And that would indicate that we have a bad stator. So that's how you test the stator using AC volts and the resistance. So now you know how important this $15 cheap multimeter is to have in your toolbox. You can test your battery, you can test your charging system, you can test the ohms coming out of any component, you can test your stator. There's so many things you can do with this $15 multimeter that you would pay big bucks in a shop for. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and we'll see you in the next video.